Good morning. Well, we totally missed the rain here last night. When I left last night, I thought it was going to rain. It didn't. And the sun's out today, so I think we'll be able to combine wheat this afternoon. First thing we've got to do here this morning, though, is take the soybeans that we put in the trailer last night, the extra seed beans that we don't need, take them up to the local elevator and sell them. They're untreated, and so they are just grain. They're just soybeans, and we didn't use them for seed this year, so we'll get a little bit of money out of them by selling them as grain and get that done. Because I don't get the money from these or get paid any more for taking them to a better market. We go as close as we can, so I'm not paying trucking. So we're just up at Waldron. They don't have the best price, but they're super close and easy to get in and out of decent facilities. When do we dump them? 945 bushels of beans. That was a full load. We were slightly over 80,000 loaded. 82 something, but it's all right. So we're gonna head back to the farm. I've got a Zoom or some kind of online meeting here, and we'll figure out where we're going from there. Dad is doing a little spraying this morning. He's finishing up the last of the soybean post-emerge herbicide here at Waldron on those late planted beans. And then we're going to probably make the trip to Berkey. I'm going to load up the trailer with some of the chemicals that we're going to need down there and take them down for him. He's probably going to bring the sprayer. We'll see. But I think we'll be able to combine this afternoon. So anyway, I got to get my iPad out of the combine because I've got a Microsoft Teams meeting and I need a camera, and my computer doesn't have a camera, and so we'll use the iPad. It's fine. I'll check in with you guys in a while. My meeting is over. We're gonna run up to the elevator to where we took those beans, get our check. They should write me a check. I gotta get it in the mail, so I need to get it. Came down to the seed warehouse. Yesterday, we dissected this corn plant. It was a pretty good video. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. But I noticed something when I was editing that I did not notice when I was out here. You see how, you see how we kind of have a massive roots over here and another one over here and not as many kind of right in the middle? Sort of see it similar here, more over here and more over here. I saw that when I was editing. I'm like, that's interesting. Why would that happen? What causes that? Sometimes we can see mohawk roots where they're kind of all in a line. That happens if you get sidewall compaction when you're planting. You plant it too wet and the roots go right down the seed trench and they can't penetrate through the sidewalls. That's not what we have here. We have two separate, distinct kind of areas. You know what I think it is? I think it's from my 2x2x2 starter. So I'm running starter on both sides of the row, and I think that's where those bands were, and those roots grew right to that fertilizer and proliferated there, and we have extra roots where the starter was, where the fertility was. That's pretty cool to see, actually. But overall, that's a really good root system. I was pretty happy with it. By the way, is it root or root? Root system? Root system? I don't know. I say it both ways. I was back and forth in my TikTok video yesterday, and people are making fun of me for it. I came down here because I need this trailer. We got to load some chemicals up, take them to Berkey so Dad can finish spraying beans. Well, I think Dad's going to run this stuff to Berkey, and he decided to do it in his pickup truck instead of the trailer, so we're getting him loaded up here. So I've been watching my rain machine. It's working. It's doing what it's supposed to. However, now that we have this new pump and flow meter, I can see the 360 injection pump, and our flow meter went to 0. Now, it was working a little bit ago, but it was getting sporadic and bouncing all over. I don't think it's a flow meter issue. I think my filter is plugged. So I'm going to run up there and see if that's dirty and clean it out a little bit. Since Dad's taking them chemicals, I got a little bit of time here. We'll get the sprayer fueled up for him and move it out of the way because I got to bring the combine out and fuel it up. I'm going to wash the windows. We're going to get that ready to go, and then hopefully in an hour or so we're combining wheat. Well, the pump is still turning and acting like it's pumping. Her tank is not empty, but you see all that sludgy stuff sitting there? Yeah, that's the humic acid that I was putting in. I don't know if I like that. It kind of settles out. So I got a filter on here, a couple of them, but we're going to clean them out and see what they look like. Well, the filter was pretty clean, so that's not the problem. So it's either our flow meter or it could be in the injection nozzle, I guess. The new pump they sent me came with its own injection nozzle, not really a nozzle as much as just a check valve that mounts on the side of the pipe, but the threads were wrong. It was the wrong size compared to the threads that are on the pipe and the bushing that I had, and so I ended up having to kind of put a double check valve in there. I used the existing nozzle that I had and then hooked their check valve to that because that's how I could make it fit, which isn't ideal. I need to get the right bushing to go from inch to 3/4 instead of inch to half and eliminate the older injection nozzle. Maybe that'll fix some problems. I don't think it shouldn't cause any problems. It shouldn't be the issue, but it's also something unnecessary that doesn't need to be there that complicates things. So we're gonna eliminate that, see if that works and makes any difference. Otherwise we still have some flow meter issues. But when I turn the pump on manually and turn it all the way up, then the flow meter works. So is it just because there's an increased pressure, it's overcoming that? Something in the nozzle and then pushing it through, and then when I turn it back down, the pressure goes down, but it would think it would just build pressure until it goes, I don't know. Could still be in the flow meter. I'm not sure. I made a note of how much fertilizer was in the tank. We'll go back later or tomorrow and see if it's down and it's still applying it or if we got other issues. So not a big deal. Got the combine out. We're gonna fuel her up here. I opened the grain tank covers so that we can wash the windows in the grain tank and everything else. So we're gonna get some paper towels and Windex or something and get them cleaned off while we got a few minutes yet. We're gonna go try it here. It's got to be getting close to 1 o'clock. The wheat's probably still wet, but it's sunny. It's gonna thresh fine. We will dry it. It'll keep drying throughout the day. Phil has been transferring dry wheat into our bins in the back out of the dryer here today. So we got room. Got a couple of riders. Let's go see what we can do here.
Hey guys!
We got our head hooked up and I washed the windows. They're clean-ish. Not great, but they're better. What's up, sis? What do you got? Happy Meal box? There's a little mini one. Is there a toy in there?
There's 2.
2? Oh my goodness, 3. Alright. Should we go combine some wheat?
Yeah!
Okay, let's go.
There's some knives down there that cut the wheat, and that thing pushes them in, and they go in there, and they cut all the straw off, they stored it, and then the wheat goes into back there. The wheat goes back there, and then all the straw comes out the back.
What do you think, Sissy?
Good.
Is it really cool?
But how does it do that?
How does it do that? Well, it's just how combines work.
But
The draper head cuts the wheats off and it brings it into the combine, and then the combine threshes the grain from the straw and puts the grain in the grain tank.
No, I got it wrong. I didn't say it.
You were right.
and it do like that.
Yeah, and it makes the wheat stubble look like that. That's pretty cool, huh?
And that was some worm.
There's some worms?
Yeah.
Those aren't worms, that's the wheat heads. Do you think those wheat look like worms?
Yeah.
I suppose I see how you're saying that. It's not worms, it's wheat.
Yeah, it's worm too.
Alright, well, let's see if we can combine this. We gotta finish this field. Go over those trees. Alright.
Not that bad.
17-1, that's not terrible. It's drier than it was when we finished the other day.
That many.
Yep, we're gonna get that many.
74.
140 bushel wheat, that's outrageous.
Oh,
That's awesome. Got out to move the grain cart so we could unload into it, and gosh dang, the kid's taking over for me. They're just gonna unload it. That's alright. Good for him. This is fascinating.
They're racing.
They're racing.
Yeah.
Oh, he's coming out.
I think it's about empty. A couple rounds done. It looks like it's about 17, maybe 18% wheat. go time. We're going.
I have my video back.
What video? She's being a robot now.
Please.
I thought for sure they would fall asleep. She falls asleep. That's what you do in tractors and combines.
Yeah.
Aren't you sleepy?
No, 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 no. I'm a robot.
Good wheat here. It's drying a little bit.
Hey, can I
A little
have
slow
my
going.
puppy
Phil just took the first truckload up to the bins.
Why?
And yeah, we're getting there. We'll get over to the woods. We get up to 45 acres done here. Maybe 10 to go, something like that. Some of it, I mean, it's all really good. Some spots are better than others. But this is just incredible here.
Daddy robot. Daddy robot. Daddy robot.
Yeah, take that.
Daddy robot.
I'm not a robot. You're a robot.
He's a robot.
Rylan robot?
Is broken.
Oh no, you broke your box.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
man.
One robot is broken.
Oh no.
And now I'm a baby robot.
Now you're a baby robot?
A baby robot. Yes. A baby robot. Woo!
Okay, not by the front window, okay? You can stand there, but you got to sit down on the floor. Yeah, not stand. There you go.
Watch your six get at the window and crack it open.
It makes me nervous when you push on that front window because if something happened, it's not going to be good. So we don't lean against the front window in the combine. Deal?
If something good would happen, you would stop, then you would go back, then you would
Yeah.
go. And
That's what we were expecting. I got a green cart driver for a round or two here. He's got a rider and got racing in there with it. Just about done here. We got a sliver left. I don't know if that'll fill that truck or not, but it'll be close. We'll see. Hopefully we can get the rest of that. Hopefully we can't get the rest of this on there, but you know, hopefully we can get it on there. She's just the cutest little angel. Something like that. When she's sleeping anyway. He's sleeping, and I'm pretty sure the other one in the other tractor might be sleeping too, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to wake him up here in a few minutes. Made it to the next field. We're just down the road, 3/4 of a mile from the farm or so here. 46 acres in this field. Hopefully we'll get it done tonight. We have another new variety here. One that we didn't have a lot of seed of, but that I got to plant. We'll see how it does out here. I'm hoping that it's going to be really good. From the way they talk, this is going to replace the SY100. The SY100 has been absolutely dominant for us over the last 4 or 5 years. So we have just a sliver of the 100 on the far side of this field. We'll see how it does across here. It's 015. GP 015 is this variety
and
right
I think
there. And yeah. What?
I think the last one you did with the 116 yield, you can use that variety again.
Yeah, we can use that one again too. That GP 893 was really good wheat. AgriPro, you got good stuff. Hey, this wheat's dry. The 13.9, look at that.
Is that bad
Okay,
or good?
that's good. That's much better.
What if it was a 1?
One would be bad. That's too dry. We want it to be 13.5%. So this is promising. Not sure what the antique tractor display back here is all about. We're way off the road in the back. Nobody can see those from the road, but they parked them right on the edge of the field. They're a little close. That's fine. We won't hit them, but they're going to get dirty. Pretty dang good wheat, and it's dry. I did not expect it to get to down to 13. I thought we'd see some 15% wheat today, but this is really good. I'll have to look and see if Phil's getting the same from his tests. He took one truckload back already. But yeah, 112 average, that's really good wheat. This is going to be a fun one. All right, well, we're in the middle of a TikTok live over here. So if you're not following me over there, you should be. But Dad jumped in the combine. I don't know if you can tell this isn't the combine. This is grain curtain tractor. We're working around this wet hole back here. We got some rows that are farther away. We don't get back, and he was here moving the header cart out of the way, and so I just had him jump in the combine. We're gonna run cart for a while. Since Dad's in the combine, now I got a little bit of time. We can get out and film some stuff for you guys on the YouTubes. We seem to have a lot of grass pressure in this field. I'm not really sure why, but we're gonna have to figure out how to deal with that. That's pretty cool, isn't that cool? That's pretty cool. Checking for losses. We got some kernels, not even close to 144 per square foot, so not bad at all. We're good, all fine. We'll do one more go around with watching the combine go by and then get back in our tractor. We'll get back in the grain cart over here. He's just got a little bit to finish up in the back, and then we got to finish that stuff up there. Or maybe it's less than 10 acres. 7, 8 acres to go. Call her a night. Well, we're about to the end here. Another round or two, and we'll be wrapping this one up. My TikTok live from the old iPhone 12 ended abruptly because the screen was frozen. I had zoomed in to show the combine from here, kind of like, you know, like this. And then the screen froze and I could not zoom out. I couldn't do anything. I had to just restart the phone, and that ended the live. So if you were watching over there and it just ended, I'm sorry. That's what it is. So anyway, yeah, we'll finish this up here. That was fun. I'm enjoying this TikTok stuff. I already told you guys that. Check on our rain machine, since I couldn't do that while I was on this phone. Still running. Oh, just about finished with our 4th full pass. We got 2 paths left, 2 short ones, and then it's going to work its way all the way back to backbone and start over. Start on pass number 5. Any flow on our flow meter? Nope, none. That's super frustrating, but whatever, it's fine. All right. Last pass here, I think. Is he going to get it all? He's getting it all right now, but going to be close. Might have a little sliver left. Anyway, we're wrapping her up. It is about 8:30, so we wouldn't be able to combine much longer even if we wanted to or weren't done with the field. Our move to the next group of fields is about 10 miles. We're going to probably work on that in the morning and see if we can combine tomorrow or not. It's supposed to be raining in the morning, or there's a chance of rain. So I don't know how much more we'll get done. But anyway, Phil's back with the truck. I'll get the rest of it on because, well, it's all going to fit on the grain cart, and I haven't put anything in there yet. All right, guys. I'm going home. Things are going well. Wheat harvest is going well. Phil got one of them little bins in the back full today. We're going to try and fill another one tomorrow. We had dry wheat that I wasn't expecting today. That's really helpful. So we'll see if it's dry again tomorrow. We'll see if we can even harvest tomorrow. I don't even know. If it rains in the morning, we won't. If it doesn't, we will. But we're going to get our equipment moved to the next big group of fields. We got 220 acres. It's split between 9 fields, but it's all right together. And it's about 10 miles from here. So we're going there to get that next. It's my SY100 that has been just fantastic wheat for the last several years, so I expect it to be pretty good. And, you know, we'll see how things go. But thanks for watching today. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Go grab yourself a Best RX shirt from Farm Focus. Support the 50 Mile March for the next week here. Anything you buy, you get a $5 donation to the 50 Mile March for any hat or shirt from participating brands. So appreciate you guys. Thanks. Have a great night. We'll see you in the morning.